All right, I'm on hole number one. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round of the rookie division in the Christmas tournament for 2019. Went out yesterday and tried out some of these holes with I went out first in practice round last Friday, and tried them out with a Marlin ball and was able to get the minimum score of -12 with the Marlin. And then I went out yesterday and tried out some bigger balls on some of these holes just to see if a Titan would work better on some of them. And some of them it worked better, and some of them it didn't make a difference. So let's go to hole number one. This being hole number one right here. I'm going to try and get on a one. When we talk risk versus reward, for my money, risk is where you can epic fail and you can't recover. So if there was an opportunity that you could put yourself in a spot where you couldn't recover and get on the green and get your birdie and move on, that's a risk. But if I get up on here, that's the reward. If I end up in the sand or the rough down here, that's the risk, but I can still get up, get my birdie and move on. That's not much of a risk, so it's worth going for it. The opportunity to be on and make a putt versus having to do a chip, I'm definitely going to try and get on. So I'm going to bring a bigger ball. Bigger ball. I'm going to take my extra mile, my number one bag, and a Titan, the king of balls. Let's see if we can get out there and get up. Get up and get on. And I did this yesterday, and I hit it. I was in the sand, and I hit it perfect, and went up and hit the flagpole, and it ended up right on the edge of the cup. I'm not exactly sure why it didn't roll in, but it was right on the edge of the cup. I mean, right on the edge of the cup. It showed the ball moving in a downward motion like it was going to fall into the hole, and it stopped. Evidently, it got stuck on a blade of grass. All right. Get up into that area. Put all my massive stuff on it. Get up in there. 3-3. It's 2.5. Leaves me 8. And that's about a third. Do about a ring and a third. Just a little teeny bit of curl on it. And I'm going to end up in the sand again because I had a 2 ring great to the right. I clipped the rough down there and didn't end up in the sand. With my upper developed stuff, I would go farther to the left and put curl on it so that I would have my landing zone out here. Even if I hit it great to the left or the right, it would still end up in that fairway. But yesterday my shot was perfect. I just didn't have I put that little bit of curl that you get with a level 6 extra mile on there, and it dribbled me off into the sand. definitely uphill. So I should take some wind off. Is the way that should work. If you're hitting downhill and you're having to add wind on, if you're hitting uphill, you should take some wind off. And that is way uphill. So just like looking at it from there, the way uphill is probably, and that's a good, maybe 20%. I'll take a swing at it and do 20%. Kingfisher. There's Max Club. There's Min. I'm right in the mid club. It's about 2.1 per ring. Somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm going to take off 20%, so that's 3.3. That's going to put me down to about 2.7. There's 2.1. That leaves me 6. We're in the third range, so we're in that neighborhood. See if we can catch this perfect. I'm going to hit it great to the left. Just a bit outside. I like our chances even with lower developed stuff on this hole. And that wouldn't be a bad shot out there as far as risk versus reward. I think in my pure practice stuff, I did do just a layup out here, and I have to weigh what I really need to do is write my numbers down for my Kingfisher so I know what its maximum number is 1.2. So I think it's going to be in the 1.2, 2.1, 2.4 range, somewhere in that neighborhood. Need to write those numbers down so that I have a 100% confidence that I got the numbers right. Unprepared. I'm over on the Oregon coast. We're on a vacation for the holiday. Got all kinds of things going, so I'm unprepared. Most of the people that play Golf Clash are older, probably I'd say mid-30s, maybe early 40s. Might be towards the average. I mean, that's probably the average age group that are playing this. So for kids, this is probably a great week because they're all off of school. But for adults, this is a really busy week for most of us. I will forfeit, move it along. It's a big travel week and people are out and about. I think once we get through the qualifying rounds, the rest of the week might not be too bad, but these qualifying rounds are going to be tough. All right, that was hole number 1 of the 2019 Christmas tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round in the Ricky division. Thanks for watching.